My name is Lola OJ, a lawyer, content creator, and beauty enthusiast. This is part 2 of my journey. Last episode, we explored plastic surgery. We spoke to the surgeon, the patient, and got some personal views from both men and women. Now, it's time to talk about something we constantly make reference to in Nigeria: skin lightening, aka bleaching. First up, let's have a chat with a skincare guru, someone who has openly transformed his look. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello. Good to see you. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as always. As in, I just came in and saw all of these products, and I'm like, okay.
We have so many products with so many formulas.
So what's your best seller?
Cleopatra
Royal
Cream.
Egyptian a combination of ancient beauty potions infused with natural components and moisture to lighten, radiate, and magnify the skin. Experience skin so smooth, milky, and captivating. So, I mean, the last time I saw you, I was on my way to London.
Yeah.
You were in first class sipping champagne. So, I mean, is this business profitable?
Well, basically, you know, the cosmetic industry is quite a very big industry. Because almost every day you must have a shower, you must take care of yourself.
That's
I mean, everybody wants to look good.
Okay.
When I started, I wasn't about the income, I was about the passion. But of course, it's generating income, because if you're passionate about a certain career and it's not able to put food on your table, my friend, you will switch. You run away.
To one side.
Yeah, our own is basically a high-end brand.
Okay, so that's where your position in Pearls
Yes,
International.
it's a luxury line.
I mean, with all this gold chair, I mean, it definitely,
Royalty.
It definitely looks luxury. How safe is it to lighten your skin like 5 shades, even if you use the best ingredients?
Well, 5 shades is a lot.
Okay.
And
but people in Nigeria, they're doing like 5 shades.
And naturally, a lot of people have the chances to be lighter naturally based on their natural skin tone.
Okay.
But because you're exposed to sun, the dirt, the whole toxic environmental pollution, that has the ability to darken or dull your skin.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever experienced maybe, okay, when you wake up in the morning and then maybe, or you go out, you're out.
Yes, you come back, you look darker and dull and haggard.
Exactly.
So
when
true.
When you have a shower,
you
look
brighten.
brighter.
Yes, that's true.
So now that is like, that will make it even look like a first step or a 1 shade brighter in complexion.
I got you.
And then when you go through exfoliating your skin, it also contributes to brightening your skin.
Right.
So all those now makes the shade increase, makes you look lighter and lighter. And then when you now start to use your skin lightening components,
sure,
over time, then you reduce your exposure to sun. You know, all those are the things that increases the darkening in your skin. So when you're able to tackle all those parts, you eat right, you take your vitamins, you notice that daily your skin just keeps getting bright.
How light do people want to be?
A lot of people want to be white. That was, let me say, in the beginning of Pearls International, which includes me, I was more crazy about having a whiter skin.
Okay.
But now, because I learn every day with my knowledge and my experience, now I'm more about having a yellow, even toned skin.
I mean, I like the fact that you're saying that your perception has changed.
Yes, a skin that looks naturally toned, head to toe, complete, that doesn't look bleached, that doesn't look pale, or looking white like a British, or just looking yellow, or maybe you're looking mixed race. So now the perception has changed. So as well, we don't get a lot of the I want to be white, I want to be, yes, people want to have a nice skin, people want to clear melasma.
But why? Like, why do you think that it's the pressure from media? Like, why are we so obsessed in Nigeria? Like, even like me, I'll go to maybe family house and someone will be like, you're getting dark. And I'm just like, yeah, because I'm in Nigeria and I live in the sun. Like, is it that it looks somehow?
This skin lightening issue is a primitive act. It has been there for years. Even in those days, you see our mothers, they'll tell you, they want to be yellow. They want, even in the days of all these local creams, tubes,
bad one,
different products. It's been there for years. We met it, even in the ancient Egyptian kingdom. Beauty, skin lightening, it's been there for years. We came to meet it.
I love talking to people like Pearls. His realness and the love for his craft is just a breath of fresh air. Now, it's great talking about these things based on opinion, but I really wanted to find out some facts. How safe is it to lighten your skin? I set up a meeting with Dr. Vivian Aputa, someone who I've personally worked with in regards to my previous skin issues. Now, I know she's very passionate about healthy skin, so I just needed to ask her a few key questions. Thank you for always listening to me. Whenever I'm calling you, I'm like, please, I want to shoot, I want to talk to you. You're always there, so thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Cool. So I'm going to just dive straight in. People are mixing cream themselves. How safe is it?
Well, there are many factors that could make them unsafe. First of all, the environment in which they prepare the creams, and then the ingredients. I know that many of the mixologists... I
don't even know what to call it, yeah.
All the mixologists,
yeah.
They will tell you it's a secret formula, so they won't let you know what ingredients are in there. And oftentimes you find they're very harmful ingredients that will eventually damage your skin.
Okay.
And then another thing I've seen of late is that people develop severe skin infections after using these creams because they're prepared in unhygienic settings.
So is it the ingredients or the environment that
both?
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
That both contributing.
What are some of the worst scenarios of skin bleaching you've seen?
I've seen a woman come to me with raw wounds on her skin after applying a bleaching cream. So it just burnt her. So she was oozing, bleeding from the wounds that she had. That's one. And then I've seen stretch marks develop on the face and the rest of the body within a week of using a particular mixed cream.
It's so crazy.
No, yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous because I just don't see the sense in wanting to be light at all costs. But I also feel that nobody actually goes into this feeling that they, knowing that they will get some damage. They think it's all good, it will be safe, and then...
Have you ever felt at any stage that, you know, I want to be a bit lighter?
Never.
Never?
I never have, you know, funny enough. Well, I would say my upbringing, my mother taught us self-love, how to appreciate yourself as you are.
Okay.
And never let anybody criticize or influence you negatively.
So do you think the skin bleaching, like, I can't call it epidemic because it's been in Nigeria for a while, but it's really right getting quite...
Nigeria has the highest percentage of bleaching individuals in the world.
Are you being serious?
I'm serious.
In the world?
WHO has said so. So, and I believe that.
Wow. So is it that, you know, we need to embrace our melanin and accept ourselves, or is it that we just need to be safer with our bleaching?
I feel, you know, bleaching is a choice. It's not for me to condemn or judge anyone. But then if you choose to do so, you should seek professional help so that you will not be damaged or lose your life as a result. Because we've seen skin so thin that if a patient requires emergency surgery, the wounds
won't heal. Yes,
and so I mean, what's the sense in that? And then if your kidneys shut down, I had 2 patients in the past month.
It sounds so
who have
extreme.
Developed, kidney failure as a result of long-term steroid cream bleaching.
So it's not as trivial. We should be taking it seriously. We should be taking this bleaching thing in Nigeria seriously. We shouldn't turn a blind eye.
Never.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
I tend to stay away from religious discussions, especially when it comes to beauty, simply because it can get quite intense. However, Nigeria is such a religious country that it's likely those undergoing these procedures identify with 2 of the major religions. So here goes.
Okay, so it's Sunday and I'm quite excited because we've managed to secure a pastor who wants to speak about cosmetic surgery and body enhancements. Now he's quite a young, funky pastor, so I'm really curious to hear his views and his opinions because, I mean, we all feel the pressures of trying to be perfect, but then he's also really religious. So let's go and see what he has to say. Thank you for staying back after service to talk to me. I mean, it is Sunday. I know you're probably very busy today. Kind of, a little bit. Okay, so just tell me, what are your opinions on cosmetic surgery in general?
My Bible tells me that, fine, my body is the temple of God. My body is like a billboard for people to see and everything. Now, but the Bible doesn't state specifically that you should not do those things to your body. You should not have tattoos, you should not have piercings and things like that. And most times people tend to like bring religion into these things instead of living like Christians. So the questions I'm asking myself is, or I'm asking someone like asking me, if they can go
and do surgery and stuff,
surgery and all, what's the essence? What message are you trying to pass across? If the message I'm trying to pass across is going to lead the other person astray, then it's wrong. But my stake is still, what message are you trying to pass across?
I get you.
Because the Bible tells me in 2 Peter that, that it is not about what is outward now.
Sure.
It's about what is inside of you. Christ in me, that Christ in you is what people have to see outside. So, and people should not judge you based on what they see outside. Sure. Your character,
and so you shouldn't judge
lifestyle,
yourself as well based on your outside.
Exactly, because you should love your neighbor as yourself first, as Christ first loved the church. So the most important thing is that Christ loves you. He loves your body. You are created in the image of God. God loves the way your body is. God has created your body that way. The person that you are trying to emulate, God created that person
that
just
way.
like that.
Okay.
So you're trying to emulate that person for the purpose of looking like that person and for people to accept you is kind of wrong. But if it is for something that was born out of a tragedy,
so it needs to be something that needs to be corrected,
exactly,
but not something that you just feel like you would prefer.
No.
Right. No. Okay, so now, for example, in Nigeria, there are cosmetic surgeries becoming more accessible. I mean, we don't have to travel out anymore.
Yeah,
you have people here on ground doing cosmetic surgery. Now, do you welcome this, as in we're evolving like the West, like the rest of the world, or do you think that we should just try and stick to our kind of traditional values?
Okay. The Bible says we are of this world. We are of the world, but we are not from the world. Like, we should not be conformed to the things of the world.
Okay.
So these things are happening, but should we be conformed to these things? Should we let these cultural differences, these things, should we let these things influence us? Now, people will argue that, it's not in the Bible is not against it, but is the Bible against smoking?
Okay.
Is the Bible against getting yourself really high? Is the Bible against injecting yourself with heroin? Is the Bible against taking cocaine? No, the Bible is not against these things. But from a moral and an ethical point of view, these things are not right.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I mean, I definitely understand what you're saying, and thank you for sharing that with me.
Now let's find out the stance Islam has on cosmetic surgery.
Thank you so much for welcoming us. So basically, I have been exploring Nigeria, Lagos, and talking to different people on their opinions and their ideas around cosmetic surgery, skin lightening, and modifying your appearance. Now, I've spoken to a pastor, so I found out a bit of a perspective from the Christian angle, and it was really important for us, especially me, coming from a Muslim background, to find out a bit more about the stance on body modification when it comes to Islam.
I think that would have to be looked at from two perspectives. Maybe I should describe the first as non-positive in terms of it's more or less based on what I can term spiritual considerations.
Okay.
And it also revolves around the intent behind such modification.
Okay.
Then we now go to the list of what may have been excluded from the generally permissible, that women in particular should adorn themselves. It's something that is generally, it has a foundation, both in the women's nature, because Islam is always a faith that would give due cognizance always in all its positions to nature, also to rationality. But when we are talking about the female species, I think we are taking beauty and looking good to a different level completely.
Yes.
Now, if a woman would now have to go extra mile to enhance her look in some particular ways as to make her look more attractive, then some questions will have to be answered.
Okay.
To whom does she want to look good for, attractive? And what would also be the natural consequence of that good look? Would it be such that will heighten temptations, I mean sexual temptations, or would it be such that would also give signals of some unwholesome intents to people too who may also have had diseases in their own hearts? You know, sometimes you send signals that are unintended. So in that case, Islam would always regulate that. Beautifying herself for her husband would not just be permissible. It would even be a highly meritorious act on the part of the woman to go extra mile to impress and make herself look attractive as much as she can to her husband. holistically.
Okay, let's say a married couple, the wife wants to enhance her beauty, but it requires some level of cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, if a woman must set out to impress anybody in terms of her beauty, it should just be her husband. And the dividends of that is that it will promote love, affection, and attraction within the home, and that would also have a multiplier effect on how peaceful homes are. But you understand that when a woman now sets out to impress other men in the society, that would also have, it will affect the home. When it now comes to surgery, it depends on what the woman wants to correct surgically. If it's just something that is completely cosmetic in nature, no, not related to any necessity, but just because I want to look more sexy, let me speak in their language, and want to look more attractive, and that's why you got to have some implants, that's not going to be acceptable. Because the Quran says, "Wala tulku bi aydikum ila tahluka." You don't by your own hand take a risk that can cost you your life.
Yes.
You want to express yourself and within the confines of fashion and makeup, to whose appreciation and to whose admiration. So rather, Islam has said, go to any length, impress your man. If you like, be parading yourself naked before him 24/7. That would promote peace and love in the home. It will also enhance affection between you and that. But to look good, become a star, to people's admiration, who are these people?
Who are these people? Sure. Okay.
Those people have gotten no right to even admire you in the first place.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Learned a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, that was fun to say the least. I think, like religion, skin bleaching is not going anywhere anytime soon in Nigeria. So watch out for episode 3 where we'll be continuing the discussion.